What's up, guys? It's your boy Kaiser, and a lot of you have been asking me for defense replays on my current farming base for Town Hall 9, so I'm coming at you today with just that. So the current base I'm using is very well protected defense-wise, so the one thing I'm trying to protect at this point is my Dark Elixir, so I have a bunch of hidden Teslas, Expos, and stuff around it just so it stays fully protected, and I have not lost a bit of Dark Elixir in over 4 days now, as you're seeing from my current defense log. I have lost maybe 100,000 gold here and there, but most of it has just been from people hitting my collectors that have a little bit of resources in them when I don't loot them, or people that will break through the first, layer of my walls, take at least 2 or 3 storages, but that's really all they get. And a lot of the raids that have been used against me are basic barbarians, or they send a bunch of heroes at me, or giants. But most of all, it hasn't really been all that bad. And as you're seeing in this first raid, it takes a little while, so I had to fast forward it for you. But these attackers are very slow, not that great. And when it comes down to, trying to defend your base in crystal or gold, you don't really have to worry about this crazy solid protection. Yes, once in a while you're gonna have that one guy that's gonna go at your base with a go wipe attack, go weeby, or a really strong attack that in all honesty, you're probably not going to be able to defend against. No matter how good your base is, if you're a Town Hall 7, you're a Town Hall 8, you're a beginning Town Hall 9, chances are that experienced attacker is going to break through your base, and if he wants to get your loot, he's going to get that loot, because he knows that attacker will know his way around these types of bases. A lot of these bases are posted over and over again on sites like YouTube, or Clash of Clans Builder, or even the Supercell forums for Clash of Clans, where they have the base I think it's the 101 section where you can post your base designs. And a lot of popular base designs that are just kind of redesigned or kind of just manipulated in ways where people make it their own. But overall, most of it's the same concept, and a lot of attackers are used to this type of stuff. But you also have to take into account that if you're going to be staying within the crystal or the gold zone, or hell, you can even be in bronze and silver, the chances of someone actually taking all of your loot, if you have a very well protected, or you have a base design that works well against overall attackers, you really don't have to worry. And when I see these comments of people saying that, oh, you get 100% it within the first day, honestly, you're just very, very unlucky. You get that unlucky streak where you're gonna have a day or two where you're gonna have all these good attackers attacking you at once. This is mainly, right after a maintenance day or something. But overall, it's not gonna be all the time. And this video is just proof that it doesn't happen to everyone. There are times where I try to get you defense replays for these types of bases. So I'll put out a farming base build for Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9, and I'll test it on a separate account. But the problem is I'm not always getting attacked because people are constantly sniping the town hall. And then sometimes I even went through the part where I would transform it sort of like into a hybrid base where I throw my town hall in the middle, forcing people to attack me in order to get that star that they want. And then even then they just send in basic barge attacks and they just go for the 50% instead of going for my actual resources. So guys, I really hope you enjoy these types of defense replays that I'm bringing to you today. Probably going to fast forward the video a little bit after this, just so you guys can just get a hold of the last of the attacks. And with his last attack, basically all this guy is doing, he's just going into my base, he's trying to get as much loot as he can, he's dropping his heroes early, he's dropping everything he can just to get as much loot. And honestly, he's wasting his queen right here because his queen's about to be taken out by my 2 cannons, but he will end up taking the gold storage. But right there, he popped my clan castle, so that's really going to be it for him for this raid. He's not going to get any more loot. He did get away with 168,000, but that's only because he hit 2 of my storages, and that's it. But all right, so if you guys can, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, peace out, keep on clashing.